I would like to thank the Pima County Sports Hall of Fame Committee for selecting me for this award, and I want to congratulate all the other recipients here today. It truly is an honor to be inducted with such an accomplished group of athletes and coaches. I also want to thank Donna Pearson for nominating me for this award, but more importantly, I want to thank her for over 25 years ago, she hired me. She was the athletic director at Saguaro High School, and she hired me there to coach volleyball and to coach track. But I think the only reason she hired me was because she felt sorry for me, because she knew I was from Chicago, and so is her husband Tom Pearson, who is an inductee from last year. But she felt sorry for me because we're both Chicago Cubs and Bears fans, and so I was hired at Saguaro. And I'm very happy that I was, because I've been there ever since. For 25 years I've been teaching, coaching, and been the athletic director at Saguaro High School. It truly is an honor to work there, but I really love teaching and coaching, and I think they go hand in hand with each other. I think if you're a good teacher, you're a good coach, and if you're a good coach, you're a good teacher. But one of the things I have to talk about is, I always, over the years, all the years of coaching, it's really neat to see when an athlete has an aha moment. And those of you that are coaches and athletes know what I mean by that. It's when, as a coach, you're yelling at a kid over and over, not yelling, excuse me. You're encouraging an athlete over and over and over again to do something. And then in the middle of practice, or really in the middle of a game, you see it on their face, you see it in their body language, and they're like, aha, that's what she's been yelling at me, encouraging me to do all this time. And they see it and you go, hey, they finally got it. So it's really neat to see that. But more than, I guess I do like winning. I have a pretty good history of winning here in Southern Arizona in the volleyball program. But I had to win because I'm a true competitor, because I grew up with 3 brothers. And so I had to be competitive in order to win, or in order to get anything at home. But I have a passion for coaching. And coaching volleyball is really a tough thing, because you've got to take 6 people from different backgrounds and different talents and try and mold them into a team to play to be successful. And sometimes it's difficult and sometimes it's easy, depending on who you're working with. But the biggest compliment that I've had in the years of coaching is when some of the athletes that I've had in my program actually go through the program at Saguaro and want to coach. And they want to be volleyball coaches and teachers. And to me, there isn't a bigger reward for me than when some of my athletes that I've had go through the program are now teachers, and more specifically coaches, not only at Saguaro, because I finally retired from the girls program, and I'm still coaching the boys, but when they want to be coaches. And that's really a reward for me. And if you know anything about volleyball in Southern Arizona, you know that a lot of the high school coaches, and even there's some college coaches and the club coaches all have Saguaro roots, and that's really a compliment to me and our program. And I want to thank them for being there, because not only was it fun for me to coach them, but they also inspire me to be a better coach, especially if you're coaching and you're coaching against a team who has one of your former players as the coach, because they want to beat their coach more than anything else. And luckily, that hasn't happened yet. I want to thank my home away from home family for being here, and those are the Saguaro faculty and friends that I've had. When you teach at a school like Saguaro, you have high expectations, and I've tried to uphold those expectations all the years for coaching and teaching, and hopefully pass that on to the people that are going to be after me. They really are my home away from home family, and I want to thank them for their friendship and their support. I know that sometimes I can be hard to work with, and sometimes I get set in my ways, and sometimes I'm very critical of others, but I want to thank them for putting up with me over all the years. And I want to thank my immediate family for being here, my brother Jim and his wife Gail, and my niece Mackenzie, and my nephews Troy, and then there's also Jacob, and then our my future nephew-in-law, Dylan. Thank you for driving down from Scottsdale. The only bad thing, I felt sorry for them, was they were driving down today and they were listening to the Bears game, and the Bears got killed today, so they weren't too happy coming. But I want to thank everybody for supporting me. It truly is an honor to be amongst such a group of people. Thank you very much.